Hello? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What's up? Hey! How you doing? Long time no see. BB Martinez, hey, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Iwashi, enjoy the fringe for a little longer, cause I'm getting a haircut. It's time. It's too long now. Purple Lion, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back. Thanks for the 8 months, Purple Lion. Appreciate it. How's everyone doing? Lawyer, what's up? HT, Cherry, Zero, Kami, Major, how's everyone doing? PG Poops, 1 year. 1 year. Happy anniversary, PG. Thanks so much. 12 months. Noni, what's up? Brave, Valence, Mimi, how's everyone? No, a robe. No, I this is my nice shirt. I wore my nice shirt today because it's a special day. Avatar: The Last Airbender is out on Netflix. You know, stop calling me. I'm the opposite of emo. Ome. Okay. I got this shirt at H&M. I want to get another one. It's like, I don't know what this fabric is. Actually, it does kind of feel like a robe, kinda, but it's way more breathable than like my other dress shirts. I want to get another one like this. Chewbacca, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome. I'm not very emo. Do you think I'm emo? In terms of like, not only aesthetically, but spiritually. Theater shirt, it does kind of feel like a pirate's blouse a little bit. I know, the Korean bowl cut, yeah. You have sad boy hours sometimes. Just because sad does not mean emo. Emo is a very specific experience, don't you think? Wouldn't you agree? You're cynical and doomer. So, okay, hold on. Let me just. I don't know why I'm getting marked as. I'm an optimist. I see joy in the world around me. I bring joy to those around me. I'm a beacon of positivity and motivation for those around me. I'm the opposite of a cynical doomer. It's the eye bag. See, that doesn't help. I do have cartoon-esque circles under my eyes. It's because I stay awake, tossing and turning in my bed, thinking about how mean to me my chat was. Polska, liking girls is the gayest thing I can imagine. Dreamy's nice to me. No. 2024 is the year of positivity for me. How do you come up with a new hairstyle for every stream? But, dude, Banana, I'm the Asian version of Johnny Depp. It's true. I'm a chameleon. Ruri, what's up? I'm a master of disguise. Just like what's his name? Dana Carvey? Do you have a suspiciously young GF like he always? Wait, what? Wasn't he married to Amber Heard? How old is Amber Heard? I guess they're divorced now, I assume. Favorite Avatar character? The dude who's imprisoned in Korra, and he's also an airbender. Sozin, is that his name? He was like imprisoned and he got released. And he was like an evil guy. And he had his team of evil benders. Forget. Zahir? That sounds kind of familiar. I'm a big fan of Korra. It's a shame how the series ended up. But the first season Korra, I really liked Korra. I liked her attitude. Aang's a great character. Everything about the first season of or I guess not first season. I guess it's, you know, the first part. No, I guess that's not true either. I don't know how to describe it, but the entire first, like, you know, with Aang and the rest of them. Like, Aang's a great character, but I wish she was more evil. You know what I mean? And not that Korra's evil, but she kind of is a little more spunky. And I like that. Yeah, Mimi, I forget exactly what happened. The empty and become void guy. See, that's me. Okay, so plans for the stream. But, well, I guess in the first season, my favorite character, it's probably Iroh, right? So I was thinking at the end of the stream. Vervain Quack, thanks for the tier 2 sub. Thank you. The end of the stream, I thought we would do a watch along of the first episode. How it would work. Dude, I really need a haircut. It's my hair's so long. I hate when it gets all in your eyes. How it would work is you wouldn't be watching on my screen, but I'll put like a timer on the screen, and then we'll all kind of, you know how you used to watch YouTube videos or stuff with your friends on Discord? Everyone just says, all right, press play now. That's kind of what we're going to do. Maybe. I was thinking. I don't know if I could bear watching this on my own. You look like you'd be a hit with teenage fan artists in 2000s YouTube. It's still 2000s. Why can't I be a hit now? It's all politics. My time was too late. If only I was earlier. Use a hair clip? I don't got a hair clip. What do I have in here? How many episodes are there? Did it all come out at once? You have the leaf hair clip that gave you a headache that one time. I do, but then I'll have like a leaf sticking out at you like this. I don't know. Oh yeah, it gave me a second it gave me a second soft spot in my head. Is it here? That's where my guitar is. Nope. No. I lose stuff all the time. Someone I know binged it, said it was amazing. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as everyone's saying. Delta, what's going on? How are you doing? I think it's I'll probably watch it, and I mean, we'll see. We'll watch the first episode at the end of the stream, but no, Cherry's trying to crack my head open like some kind of coconut crab. I remember watching the movie in theaters. I think I was too young to really appreciate how bad it was. But I remember it not being the most excited about it, to be honest. Yeah. Watched it with a bunch of my friends. It was stupid. It ended like It was pretty disappointing. Yeah. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Or was that yesterday? I canceled my stream yesterday, I believe. I was feeling a little swamped. I feel like I should only stream if I'm feeling up for it. I feel like if that day it feels like an obligation to me, I don't think it's a good experience for the viewer. For anybody. You know, I feel like you guys can tell when I'm pissed or I'm having a bad day or, you know, I don't want to be here. Like right now. No, I'm just joking. Oh, where am I? No, I'm just kidding. End of Evangelion will be coming on theaters again? What? I might see that. Purple Line, thanks for the gifted. Yeah, my trip. I'm going to Nippon in less than 2 weeks. It hasn't really hit me. I don't feel like I'm excited. Not that I'm not looking forward to it, but I don't think it's hit me yet. And now I'm going to be like, oh shit, it's here. Yeah, less than 2 weeks. Megronomicon, how you doing? Finrail, I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I'll be sure to take care of myself. This year's been pretty good. I think I'm thriving. I feel this is the most positive. And dude, my leg has been so itchy. The hair's been growing back. Yeah, Andy. Does anyone have a good recommendation on the neck pillow? I'll be gone for 2 weeks. Ish. Maybe a little under 2 weeks. Teal, if I run into you, it's on site. Are you going to Japan? I'll try to update you. Inflatable with fabric covers, comfy. I feel the default ones that everyone has, because it always ends up just being like this. It's still uncomfortable. I feel like I need some kind of like a splint that like keeps my head up. I feel like I need to take like bamboo poles and just. I want my head to be in place. They should have something like it goes around your neck and it like suction cups to the ceiling so you can sleep and it's pulled taut. But then there'll be turbulence and my neck will snap, I guess. That might not be good. Wait, inflatable? Really? Really? Koko Ichi curry? You mean, is that Koko Ichiban? Wait, Teal, you're going to Japan? Dude, if you see me, just fucking kill me. Just get it over with. Nah, I'm joking. I want to live. Things are going good. My life is good right now. No, this year, it's been weird. It's been a very weird experience for me. This year has been... I guess maybe I am a doomer. Because... I don't know. I'm just... This year's going surprisingly good. It's suspiciously good. That's what I told Blake. I sat down with Blake and I'm like... It's only February. It's all downhill from here. No, I mean like it'll probably strap around here and it'll like hang like this. Like a stork. Yeah, I need to get over... I don't know, I it's probably an exaggeration to say trauma, but I mean, people like June and people that have been here for a while, you've seen me flounder for the past 10 years just trying to get to where I am, and I'm proud to say, you know, in spirit of that tweet I posted on Twitter, proud to say, like, this is the farthest we've ever come, and, you know, things are going good, but part of me can't believe it, but I think I'm starting to, like, I don't know, acknowledge, let myself enjoy it and let myself be proud of myself, because this year has been doing pretty good. Never stopped believing. I did. Ah, no, I mean that's the point. I think it's hard to keep believing in yourself. It's hard, but you're the only one who can. Um, yeah, I was hanging out with my mom today around lunchtime, just chatting because my trip was coming up. I went over talked to her about the cats and stuff. So, no, I appreciate it, guys. You guys are you guys are the reason. The thing is, oh, Noni, I thanks. I think I think I needed the 10 years of doing this and get knocked down over and over again because like if I started my entire career online from when Professor started in these past 2 years and I went through what happened in the past 2 years, I'd be done. I'd be gonzo. I would not be streaming now. I'd be, I don't know. I'd be somewhere else. I'd be working a different job, or I would be like, realistically, I don't think I could not do something creative, but I would have probably been like a faceless like artist on a different account or something. So I'm pretty grateful, even though there was like a bunch of there's really great successes, and failures though, and I think it prepped me for a tough year because I think a lot of other people. I wonder if anyone's done a video on me. No, not really. I mean, it's probably presumptuous. I just wondered if anyone's ever made one of these like, what happened to Lethal Soul? Because it was a pretty big channel. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. People made like stand edits of the Lethal Soul crew. That's nice. That's endearing. That's how you know you made it. um, but I forget my point. I don't know what I was gonna say. I just got shell shocked from seeing some kind of like K-pop tier stan edit of Zack of Lethal Soul on YouTube. Oh, Dreamy, thanks for the dono. Oh my gosh, what are you saying here? Let me see this. Oh my goodness, thank you. More trip funds, thank you. For real, you're killing it. We're all here rooting for you. Thank you. That's so nice of you, Dreamy. Um, yeah, the trip. I need to. I appreciate it. Thank you. The trip. I need to just. Listen, I know it's gonna be like, oh, woe is me, I'm going on vacation in Japan, feel sorry for me, but I'm like forcing myself to go on a vacation. Because I always feel like I'm guilty. I think a bunch of people relate to this, like going on vacation and you feel guilty. Oh, I should be working, or I can't afford this, even though you can't afford it. I should be, you know, you can't let yourself enjoy. So this year I'm like planned ahead. It's like, you know what? I'm going on vacation, dang nabbit. Going on vacation. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna eat some food. So in preparation, I've been watching these. I haven't been watching, but yesterday I watched like these 4K HDR walking around Japan video, and I noticed Vito, thanks for the raid. Japanese people, they all wear like very neutral clothings, like solid white t-shirts, black t-shirts, or maybe it's plaid, very plain, maybe a plaid skirt, button-ups, no logos, not really bright colors or graphic t-shirts. So I'm gonna wear stuff like this. I need to blend in so they don't find me. I'm a wanted man over there. I can't let them know I'm coming. I'm gonna try to camo in, yeah. DVQ. DVQ, do you still have the Lamia? Speaking of, I think you said you don't have it anymore, right? Nomi, thanks for the gifted. Oh my god, remember when I was complaining about the Pokemon Cafe? We fucking got it. A miracle. A fucking miracle. Carol came in clutch and got those. I was raging real hard. I was raging. It took 3 days. Carol was on a laptop, on the computer. I was on the computer. And the fucking, like, they always do this. It shows up in games, too. Japanese games. Why are there so many dialogue boxes? Japanese stuff is always like, confirm, okay, are you sure, okay? Confirm next, enter next lobby, enter waiting lobby for multiplayer. You're in multiplayer lobby, go on standby for game lobby, in multiplayer lobby. All right, pre-start game, confirm. It's very Japanese, I feel, and their websites are like that, and the lottery for the cafes are. I think I can never eat a full meal. I've decided when I go to Japan at the restaurants, I need to eat a little bit so I can eat as many times throughout the day. I can't have like breakfast, lunch, dinner. It needs to be constant so I can eat as many things. That's my main thing for this trip. Eating. And some things, if it's able to, I'll just taste it, but I won't eat it. I need to consume and taste as much stuff as possible. Here's the thing. Has anyone had Japanese sushi? Is Japanese sushi really that cracked? Because I mean, I live on the West Coast, and like I've lived in LA and Las Vegas, which are pretty much melting pots culturally, and so I feel like the food is pretty good. So I don't want to be disappointed because one of the few times I went out of the international trip, I went to Italy and I had pizza, Italian pizza, and it was kind of, it was okay. Like I wasn't, I was, I was gonna, I thought it was gonna be like this crazy, oh, authentic. But I ate it and I was like, I prefer stuffed cheesy crust from Pizza Hut. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm scared I'm gonna have Japanese sushi. I'm gonna be like, me. I prefer like a Big Bang orgasm dynamite roll. What's like my American palate is controlling you? It does. Man. I just like food. Who doesn't? Oh, I had some ice cream yesterday. It was a boba flavored ice cream. So it had like little tapioca balls in it. And it tasted kind of like a Thai iced tea. Yum. How could you? Very easily. Very easily. Yeah. 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 Ninja, why you... You know what? I'll take it as a compliment. A little 7:30 p.m. coffee, by the way. All right. I am a full-fledged adult. I am a full-fledged adult. Okay? Because I now know what renter's insurance is. Which, if you don't know, if you want to live, you need insurance to live in a place. For no reason at all. My landlord messaged me, he's like, oh, you know, you're required to have renter's insurance and you need to upload the file. And I was like, what is renter's insurance? What is that? What? Also, do you know, like, if you don't have health insurance, you get taxed more? So it's like, wait, you're charging me more? It's a scam. Everything's a scam. I know it's a scam because I got renter's insurance and it took 2 minutes via the website. All these websites, you know, I see why they spend millions of dollars of advertisement because everyone is required to have it. And it's like Geico, State Farm, Progressive, like all these things. Because I'm like, whenever I see those advertisements, I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Who would ever see this commercial and it has like this celebrity in it? And it's because, well, you're required to. You're gonna, it's illegal not to. And then so if you have to, it's like, well, who do you pick? And I'm like, oh, no wonder they spend multi-millions of dollars on this shit. Wani Mosquito, hey, how you doing? But I have been congregating. My tax stuff. I know it's not the most engaging thing, but let me tell you, it's fucking bullshit. It's crazy. How are people supposed to live? Well, because I'm doing okay thanks to you guys. But I don't know. And here's the thing. The thing is, they don't teach you shit in school. Because they don't want you to know. Because the system takes advantage of the people. And you guys are the people. So they don't want you to be equipped. It's like, yes, you know what they teach you? Great. Carbon's atomic weight is 12.01 grams. Fan-fucking-tastic. We all know that. Avogadro's number, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd or something like that. Fucking great. Yay. Yay. We learned that shit. So helpful. You know what would have been helpful? If I learned about taxes, renter's insurance, health insurance, how to fix my toilet. I don't know. Stop scratching. Oh, but it's so itchy. So itchy. Also, I take really hot showers, so my skin is dry. Oh god, sine, cosine, tan. What it's like 1 over sine and then 1 over cosine or cosine over 1 and then sine over cosine is tangent. Like, lotion your legs? I don't like the feeling. I don't like the slimy texture of the lotion on my skin. You're supposed to magically figure... See, that's the thing. I can accept that it's like an adult thing, but... Like with renter's insurance. How the fuck? Who fucking... Who's gonna tell me about this shit? I didn't know. Was anyone gonna tell me, or was I just gonna go to jail? Is that a viable excuse? Can I just be like, I didn't know? And why would I know? You guys never taught me. Blake Richardson, how you doing? I will say, I hate the same thing with sunscreen, the texture of it, but you guys recommended this brand. Something of Joseon? Whatever that is, it's been really good. It feels very lightweight. Especially on my face. Also, they're like, you get charged more if you don't pay quarterly. And I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. If you don't pay quarterly. And I'm like, quarterly? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, completely unrelated. Tomorrow we're doing a sponsored stream. I'm going to be checking out Enshrouded. Do I have that? Has anyone played this? We're playing that tomorrow. D&D Minecraft? Wait, that sounds kind of cool. Sorry, I'm looking at my other monitor. Has-Been Hotel? No. No, is that the one on YouTube or is that the one on Prime Video? Prime Video? No. It looks like something I would have liked. My friends made a hell of a boss OCs. I gotcha. Your friends. Yeah. Oh, do they sing? That's cool. I like musicals. Is that the thing where that one YouTuber made like the hentai video animated and he spent like $50,000 on it? Is that Hell of a Boss? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's the one. Interesting. Let me see. I'm gonna search it up. Prime? Ah, I'm signed out. I don't remember my password. Okay, I'll check it out later. What is the premise of it? They have a hotel. They're has-beens and they have a hotel. There's a boss. They're in hell. What did they do? They're like... To be honest, I don't think you'd like it. Why? Why not? Jamily, how you doing? It's a rehabilitation hotel. So they try to rehabilitate people who are in hell? That's kind of funny. But I think the point of hell is that you don't get to rehabilitate. You're condemned. That'd be so fucked. Guys, imagine you died and you woke up and you were in hell. I'd be like, fuck! Oh, of course! That's the thing is, though, right? Here's the thing. I feel most of us, and like me included, if we died and we opened our eyes and we were in hell, here's the fucked up thing. It would not be a surprise, right? I think most of us would be like, ah, shit. You know, it wouldn't be like, what? No, what? There's no way. Like, wouldn't your reaction be like, oh, fuck. Ah, man. Ah, yeah. I guess hell is real. It wouldn't be like, what? There's no way. It would be, you would be, I mean, not to say you wouldn't be like anguished or whatever, but it would probably be like, yeah. I don't think it would be surprise per se. Which circle of hell do you guys think you'd be in? Circles of hell. Limbo. So what is limbo? Non-virtuous, all virtuous non-Christians. So if you lived a good life with good morals, but you weren't necessarily Christians, you'd go in limbo. Okay, not me. Well, you know what? I think I'd be in limbo. I'm pretty virtuous. I have high standards of morality. I think I'd be in. Hold on, let me read the others. Second circle, lust. Ah, shit. Never mind. I should have read the rest of this. Gluttony? Wait, gluttony's worse than lust? Greed. Yeah, wrath. What is wrath defined as, though? What? You can't be angry? What the fuck? What, you get angry and you skip 4 circles of hell and you go straight to fucking the 5th one? Sixth circle, heresy. I don't even understand. I have no concept of like what heresy even is. What does that even mean? Denotes formal denial or doubt of a core dog. Oh, so if you're like, so it's one thing to not be religious, but if you are actively like denouncing it, I see. Seventh circle is violence. But there must be caveats, right? Because there's like the Crusades and stuff. So violence against who? Against neighbors. Ring 2, against self. What? Against God, art, and... Wait, whoa, hold on. Against God, art, and nature? Wait, what do you mean? Against art? Yeah, get fucked, you fucking AI bros. Wait, what does that mean? Oh. Wait, this is so specific. Usury is the practice of making unethical or immoral loans that unfairly enrich the lender. That's violence against art. What? Condemning taking advantage of others' misfortune. Wait, there's such a great specific one in here. It's like, why is that so specific? I mean, that sounds good to me. So what? That's yeah, that's like every single institution in our world. Okay, so far, let's see. Okay, but what is... Okay, so let me see. Let's go from the beginning. First circle, limbo. If you're a non-Christian, but you're pretty virtuous, all you do is get condemned to a never-ending state of nothingness. Wait, is it suffering? Hold on, let me read it. What is limbo? I assume it's kind of just like a nothingness. Maybe really boring. Okay, so second circle, lust. God, give me the TLDR on the fucking... Adultery? So like cheating. This is where cheaters go. Okay. Third circle, gluttony. Okay, so far, I think I'm in third circle. Third circle, gluttony. The gluttons lie in a freezing mire, mauling and flaying them with it. Oh, okay, so all the gluttons, we're gonna be in a freezing mire and we'll get mauled and flayed by Cerberus while we howl like dogs for all eternity. That sounds like that. Is that really appropriate for eating like too much ice cream and pizza? That seems like an overreaction in my opinion. I mean, cheaters. Oh, what happens to the cheaters? Let me see. Second circle. A part where no thing gleams. Mandatory. In the second circle of hell are those overcome by lust. These carnal malefactors are condemned for allowing their appetites to sway their reason. These souls are buffeted back and forth by terrible winds of a violent storm without rest. This symbolizes the power of lust to blow needlessly and aimlessly. So you're getting blown by this wind. Constantly. I mean, that sounds like it'd be awful, but if you eat too much, you get flayed by a three-headed giant dog for the rest of your life. That seems like a crazy jump. Unfortunately, am I gluttonous? I don't know. What counts as like gluttony? Because I feel most of the world would be in the third circle. Because if the marker for gluttony is just like the baseline amount of like sustenance, then I think most of us would be in the third circle. All right, next level is greed, which, I mean, that's easy. Greedy, right? See, I think what I interpret greed to be is like if you make malicious acts out of it. because I feel every single person is greedy because that's how like you're wired, right? You need to want more. You need money. You need to like make money. You need to have stuff and things, right? But that's not really greedy, right? Greedy is like you go out of your way. Those whose attitude toward material goes deviated from the appropriate mean are punished. So, okay, but see, appropriate mean. If you live in like what's appropriate? Something that shelters you from the elements, so then anyone who lives in like a 1-bedroom apartment is going to go to hell? I don't know. See, that one I'm not too sure, but I wouldn't consider myself a necessarily greedy person because applying it to like real life application, I think someone who's greedy is definitely not me. Because I don't know. I mean, I don't do it to try to be a good person, but like I pay for my friends' meals. Like if a friend can't afford something, I'll be like, you know what, I'll buy you that game so we can play together. Or, you know, we're going out to eat, I don't want to buy food and have you not be able, like I'll pay. Like I don't think of all the sins, I don't think greed is one for me. Gluttony, I think I checked gluttony. Lust, see, I'm very horny, but I don't think I meet the metrics for the second circle of hell, because lust seems like cheaters or like sexual violence, adultery, like cheating, assault, like really fucked up shit like that. So I'm gluttonous, I'm greedy. I guess I'm technically in limbo. Okay, but let's go up. Let's go deeper down. 5th circle. Wrath. I'm not really sure what wrath is. The active hatreds and rend and snarl at each other at the bottom. The sullen hatreds lie gurgling, unable. Okay. I don't know what this means. This is all from Wikipedia. Dante is threatened by furries. By the furries? What the fuck? Electo Magira and Tisiphone, and Medusa. An angel sent from heaven secures entry for the poets, opening the gate by touching it with a wand and rebukes those who oppose Dante. What? Zed! Thanks for the 25 months, Zed. Welcome back. Zed Shirogane. Welcome back. Thank you. But what is wrath? Okay, so it says here, the actively wrathful fight each other, and wrathful is defined as an intense emotional state involving a strong, uncomfortable, and non-cooperative response to a perceived provocation. Here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. Of my worst qualities, my temper is probably my worst quality. No, that's not true. It's one of my worst qualities. What is my worst quality? I think my worst quality is that I am in terms of what quality of personal quality of my own has negatively affected my own life the most. And I think it's making sacrifices in my own life, thinking other people will give me the benefit of the doubt. Or I guess expecting things from others. Which sounds like I'm gassing myself up, but I don't know what you would really call that. Airi Mugu, thanks for the 11 months. Yeah, I think that would be Greed? Yeah. Or, I don't know. It's like in an act of self-interest. I feel like I do this a lot, where I'll like act thinking that it will be for my benefit to do something, thinking other people will like be like, oh, good job. And then I'll get angry at the fact that they'll like not give me or react to me in the way that I think. And then I'll be like, well, why the fuck did I even do that? But I feel like I'm always telling myself that. Like, why did you do that? You should have just, like, the best thing for you to do that would have positively affected you and everyone around you is to just act self-interested. Maybe, I guess maybe like, I don't know. I don't know what word that is. Unfriend, what's up? Like, it's like game theory, right? I think at least on a level that the average person, I think pride would be the best version of that, but pride doesn't seem to be a layer in hell. At least on the scale that's most applicable to the average person, I think the best thing for you to do in platonic and romantic relationships is to constantly act self-interested, right? Is to act as self-interested as you possibly can. Here's the thing. I think the thing is that doesn't necessarily mean being extra greedy, because acting in your own self-interest, like let's take for like a friendship, right? Each person in the friendship should act as self-interested as possible. What is the best for me? Because in a scenario where one person is like, a normal friendship will balance out, right? Because if what's best for me, if I have a clear head, is to maintain this friendship, I'm not going to do anything to ruin the friendship, right? Like if you're going to act extra greedy or whatever, or super self-interested, like my contention is that that's not actually acting in your self-interest, because you sabotage the relationship, which is to the detriment of your life, right? With a relationship, I think you should act self-interested because that motivates you. Like, what is the best thing for you? The best thing for you is to have that girlfriend or that boyfriend. And so the way for you to act most self-interested in that position is to be the most attractive thing for the other person in that given scenario. Like, I want to be my partner's best option. I don't want to think that they're settling or sacrificing for me, right? And that goes both ways. Like, you shouldn't be, you know, what is it? Thinking, like, making very large margins of sacrifice to yourself for the other person. That's what I mean. I think you need to act self-interested in that, like, okay, I need to maintain the best level of like what's best for me. So because then if you start to make it unbalanced, like I feel like all the relationships in my life, when it's unbalanced like that, it always crumbles, right? Relationships and stuff. But it's like, I think that isn't good advice. Nah, that's good advice, dude. I'm in a very happy relationship, going on 7 years strong. I feel like the people around me are good people. Very happy with the people around me, and I'm trying. That's how I've been operating lately, and I feel like my relationships have been the strongest. It's kind of nuanced, because I'm not saying like just be greedy and like me. Acting self-interested in my context, I think, means sacrificing for other people, but not in an unbalanced way. And I've started to take on this mentality, and I feel like all my personal relationships have been the best it's ever been. Self-interest might not always be relationship oriented. Yeah, but just in my example, I'm thinking relationships just as an example. I think, well, I guess it's very nuanced, because it requires you to have like a good sense of self-awareness, because when I say like do what's best for you, you have to have the wherewithal to say like, well, what's best for me is to have a healthy relationship, right? Because if the doing the most self-interested thing does not mean being like all encompassing in your personal relationships, like whether you're dating someone or a friendship, because that will that will cause the relationship to explode. Your definition of self-interest seems broad. I mean, if you think so. Relationships, I feel, is like we both need to be better people. So it's like, A, I help you be a better person, you help me be a better person. Yeah, I mean, I think with a relationship, what I was saying earlier is that I'll make a lot of concessions in not just romantic, but in normal relationships as well. And I expect too much of other people because I feel like I'm making sacrifices for the sake of the other person. When in that, if you narrowed in, it's like there's no real reason for me to be acting that way because it was not to my self-interest. It wasn't to my benefit. And I feel the healthiest relationships were both. See, the thing is, it's also like it's the more sustainable, but it's not going to be like super close relationships. I think the double-edged sword of this is that like I have much healthier relationships, but I'll be honest, I have less people that I feel like I can trust closely. But I think it's for the better because maybe I was sort of confiding in and bringing people into the inner circle that weren't trustworthy people, right? So yeah, it's kind of it's tough. For my context of self-interest, like I always think of relationships because I feel that's the hardest thing when you get older, when you're out of college. Especially, I mean, you guys have been reading Twitter, I'm sure of it, especially in content creation. Especially when like you're a YouTube streamer. I know that's not a very relatable thing, but for me, it's hard. I mean, you always see it. You always hear people say, "Oh man, I have no friends. I have no friends online." It's hard to listen to learn. Why do you think content creator relationships are harder? I think because content creators are largely what's the word? Content creators attract off. Content creation attracts awful people. I said it. It's true. It's true. Awful, like at its core. So here, let me say this. I think that awful people can still be good people. Let me like listen to what I'm about to say. I think that content creation attracts very awful people, but those people can be good, right? Like, for example, I think there's a lot of content creators, I think myself included, who are very amicable. I think they have very balanced views on most things, are interested in stuff like whatever, it's like comedy or entertainment and stuff, but the underlying motivations are always going to be like, I like attention, I want to be famous, I want to make a lot of money. So they can be good people. I've met a lot of good people, but like no one is like, I'm going to become a content creator because it will be good for the world, or like, I like to help people. No, absolutely not. 0%. I'll die on that hill. Zero. There's a lot of good content creators that might do charity work, who are advocate for that kind of stuff, but that's not why. Every source of the motivation is some kind of superficial reason. So like me, I think I'm like very middle of the road person. I think I have good qualities, bad qualities, but you know, I'm just like a normal dude. I'm not like, I don't know. I've very average, middle of the road, like American experience, I think, and lifestyle. But you know, I've always liked to perform, and I like attention, right? So, and so why I think content creator relationships always struggle is because even though these people might be like pretty good and pretty solid in their day to day, their underlying basis is like, oh, I yearn for attention or whatever that may be. And when you're ping ponging across so many people, their like inherent nature, when that inherent nature is all the same, I think it often bumps, right? Because in my life, there's a lot of people around me in like going to school, whatever, where their inner nature is not like, oh, I like attention. So when someone like me bumps into them, the relationship is fine. But when I'm bumping into a lot of people with the same inherent nature of like, I like attention, I want to be seen, I want to be famous, I want to make a lot of money. Maybe not even that. I think it's mostly attention. I don't think content creation is a money thing, because you don't make a lot of money unless you're literally the top 10 streamers in the space. So it's mostly an attention thing. I think that's why content creator relationships are always tenuous. That's why you always hear streamers say like, and I'll be honest, I learned my lesson. I'm one of those. I'm in that camp. Like me to you, I'll personally say like, yeah, when it comes to content creation, I've pulled back a lot from people I know. I honestly truly feel like if other content creators, I can't really trust them. It sucks to say. I've started to focus my relationships outside of content creating. Lesson learned. I've started to go back to people I know outside of my life, and my life has been much better because of that, because I've made that decision. So I don't know, it kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. Not just romantic though. It could be like a platonic relationship as well. Well, for me, when I going back to self-interest thing, like I've heard some people say things to me, and I'm like, I feel really hurt. I'm like, I can't believe you just said that to me, right? But in my head, I think like, man, I can't believe that person said that to me. What about everything I've done for that person? And I realize like, oh, that's a very bad mindset to have. It's like playing the victim. It's kind of like, I think I need to really evaluate how I handle my relationships, because if they are not thinking in that way, then I'm just the only person I'm hurting is like, yeah, feeling owed. I feel like I feel owed constantly, and I like last year I was kind of like, well, why do I feel like this way, and why do I feel like other people don't often find themselves in this situation? It's like, well, if I want to stop feeling like I'm owed, then I should stop doing stuff for other people, which sucks to say, but that's kind of like the best thing to do. And that's what I mean by saying like acting in your self-interest. Everyone else does, so maybe, you know, I should as well. It should be a more like, if I'm gonna do something for someone else, and it sucks, I feel like this is much more of a thing when you get older and you have more adult relationships. It's like, it needs to be like, hey, let's do this. It sucks because it does feel transactional, but I do think it's the healthiest long term. It's like, let's do this. Can you meet me in the middle here? And it needs to be very laid out. Because in like when we were younger, I feel a lot of things are unspoken, and we appreciate like just vibes. Like, I'm not even joking. I think we're more in tune with vibes more. Like, dude, he's done so much for me. Like, I just feel like that was more common when we were younger. But as we get older, it's like, I like, the thing is, sometimes like it's okay. Like, oh, I misread the situation. Or like, man, I thought I would get more than I did. And I think that's okay. But when I found myself in a situation where I'm literally shocked, like I don't know what to say. I'm so shocked. So I'm like, okay, I shouldn't be shocked by what this person is saying to me, or like what I feel like has come out of the relationship. So something's definitely wrong. You know, it's okay to feel a little burned every now and then. It's not going to be perfect. But if I was to the point where I'm feeling shocked, then I need to like, okay, I got to pull back significantly. Because there's just, you know, the only person I'm hurting is myself. Having it be more transactional is does make it more open, which is key to relationships. I agree. It does suck because I feel we all want that, like, anime brotherhood type of feeling that we feel like when we're younger and stuff. But unfortunately, having it be more transactional, at least in my life, has been a much more healthier balance. Mystic butts, yeah, friends that don't reciprocate. It's hard because I do think it requires a self-awareness to say, like, okay, am I really not being reciprocated, or am I deluded in what I feel like I'm giving the other person? It's very tough. It's very tough to know, and you have to know, right? Because it's like, well, am I the problem? It's tough it's a tough call. I think also what has helped me is like, I think fights are important, not only in romantic relationships but like normal friendships, because I guess it makes sense. I think it's kind of redundant to say, but I mean, the best relationships for me, friendships, have been the ones that have survived fights. And but that's kind of redundant. Like, of course that's going to be the result, because the friendships that have ended with me were not able to survive the very slightest of tensions, the very slightest of conflicts. But I guess you do have to have the wherewithal to like recognize that and to cut it off. Very hard to break up with a friend because you can't formally say let's not be friends anymore and come to understanding. Like a romantic relationship usually ends very sadly. Yeah, Vank, how you doing? I'm doing great. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I've only recently, I mean, the past like couple years, have to had because friendships end. I feel a lot of people graduate high school and they just fall out of friendships, but that's very different from like ending a friendship, right? And ending a friendship, aka breaking up with a friend, that's very tough. That's very tough. Uh, I think for me, in my experience, choosing to end a friendship is, for me, what helped me, honestly. And I know a lot of people aren't going to have the luxury, but I had the luxury of making new friends, and I was like, oh wait, I'm feeling like, there's a lot of memories with the old friendships, but my new friendships feeling pretty good, pretty good. And so I was kind of like, and they don't make me feel like shit, so I don't need the old people. Which is, I'm good. I'll admit, like, not. It feels like I was just replacing them, but yeah, I did get replaced. Idiot. Shouldn't have been such a dick to me, because my new friends treat me pretty well. But I know that's not a luxury everybody has. But that was kind of my experience. But anyways, going back to the circles of hell, wrathful, strong, intense emotional state involving a strong, uncomfortable, and non-cooperative response. See, the thing is, I do think I have a temper, but I don't think it's ever gotten to like uncooperative response or uncomfortable. Now, that's not true. I'd be in the fifth circle, hell. I'd be in the wrath circle. For sure, up to this point. Heresy? I don't think I've publicly denounced Christianity or made like What heresy in Christianity denotes the formal denial or doubt of a core doctrine of Christian faith. I'm not a Christian, but I don't think I'm that much. Seventh circle, violence. No. As much as... Oh, hold on, wait, there's so much more. Against neighbors, murderers, war makers, plunderers, tyrants. Okay, that's not me. Against self? Oh. But what counts? Because I have self-destructive behaviors. Like, I'll stress binge eat and... I'll have like a drink when I'm not feeling good. But it depends what is the threshold for that. Against nature. Oh, wait. Ah, shit. The sodomites? Violent against nature. Anal sex... Fuck! Alright, seventh circle. Okay, eighth circle, fraud. I've never committed fraud. I can say that. I don't need to even read this. I know for a fact I haven't committed fraud. In fact, I overpay my taxes, okay? Feel like I overpay a little bit. Some things I think I could write off, I don't, you know? Ninth circle, treachery. Like a traitor? But that's so specific. Because the examples I give are like, they betrayed their king or their country. It's like, I don't think I'm in any capacity to betray, like, what? My president of the United States? Like, what does that even mean? Alright, so I think if I had to self-submit, I would probably be in the seventh circle. Okay, but how bad is it? Let's read it. Let's see. Seventh circle, divided into 3 rings. Okay. Okay, and I would probably be in the 3rd ring. 3rd round in the 7th circle is a great plain of burning sand scorched by great flakes of flame falling slowly from the sky. The sodomites run... Oh, wait, what are the usurers? Oh, those are the scammers. What's a blasphemer? The sodomites run in circles. Okay, so I'm running in a circle while fire is falling down. I mean, that sucks, but... It's not as... I feel like the 3rd circle has it worse. You're getting mauled and flayed by Cerberus as you howl like a dog. That's kind of fucked. Wait, what is greed? Which one is that? Okay, what is it like? It doesn't say. The hoarders... Oh, wait. The hoarders and spendthrifts joust, using great weights as weapons that they push with their chest. What the fuck? If you're in the gluttony circle, you're jousting against each other. What the fuck? The hoarders and spendthrifts joust, using great weights as weapons that they push with their chest. What? Is that even a punishment? I would just win. The 4th circle? Shouldn't that be worse than the 3rd circle? Oh, wait. That's greed. That's greed. Wait, so what's greed? Or what's gluttony? The gluttonous wallow in a vile, putrid slush produced by a ceaseless, foul, icy rain. So it's just real gross. It's just like real gross. Oh, wait. No, this is the getting mauled by Cerberus. Okay, gluttony is you get mauled by Cerberus. The greedy joust each other's with a bunch of heavy stuff strapped to them. Okay. Okay, not the best, not the worst. Ring 3 of the 7th Circle of Hell. Where do you guys think you'll be? The 8th Circle is fraud. Any fraud committers here in the chat? And then the last one is treachery, which I don't think anybody really would belong to. You frame someone, or like you lie. I think treachery, the most modern applicable thing would be like you lie in court and get someone sent to prison, or you ruin their life, or get a bunch of money that they didn't owe you or something like that. I don't really know. Oh wait. 8th Circle, fraud. Uh-oh. Wait, there's a lot of subcategories in fraud. Dude, I think I'm in the clear, actually. Of all my bad qualities, I'm not really a liar. And it's kind of to my detriment sometimes. Sometimes I feel like you should just not be so blunt with what you're thinking. I feel like it hurts me sometimes. I should just, yeah, totally, guys. Oh shit, wait. Seducers. In sexuality, seduction means enticing the Fuck! I'm in the 8th Circle. Sorry, guys. You guys know me. Okay, well... These sinners make 2 files, one along either bank of the ditch. These are panderers, and... These are panderers, which is... Procuring, pimping, or pandering is the facilitation or provision of a prostitute or other sex worker. Okay, that's not me. Seducer, though. These sinners make 2 files, one along either bank of the ditch, and march quickly in opposite directions while being whipped by horned demons for eternity. So it's like that spanking line in SpongeBob. That sounds like that sucks, though. Okay, am I wrong? Does that not seem better than running around while molten hot lava flies slowly from the sky in burning sand? I don't know. I probably say that until I get whipped. Then I'd probably say the opposite. What if you're into BDSM? I think getting whipped in a BDSM context is much different from getting whipped as torture in hell. It probably hurts way more than some BDSM. Would lava even really hurt? Yeah, probably a lot. What do I know? But probably a lot. I mean, the lustful, they just get flown around in the wind. Like, yeah, it would suck, but that doesn't seem as bad as the other ones. If the lava destroys your body, I assume you regenerate. That's kind of the shtick with hell, I would assume. Wait, but maybe I could be a character on Hazbin Hotel, and that'd be epic, and people can make fan cam edits of me on Twitter or something, and cosplay me. Pretty epic. What song do you want on the fan cam? Let me think. Probably a Drake song. Actually, I'm not sure. I'd probably have to think about it. No, Bruno Mars. Probably a Bruno Mars song. What animal will you be? Wait, what do you mean, what animal would I be? Are they animals in Has Been Hotel? Is that how that works? What song's playing in your head right now? It's that Bruno Mars song. It's like, run, run, run away, baby, before I get my hands on you. You poor little heart, we're in a balloon. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, boom. And it's got that boom, 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 boom. That's the one. I don't know why, but that's the song in my head. Don't make that, by the way. I don't want to see that. It's gonna make me cringe. Chainsaw Man review? Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but I think the mainstream people, mainstream public, is like has such bad taste that I feel like I want to save myself the mental anguish of posting my thoughts on anime on YouTube. Miosk, what's up? Opinion about Fairy Tail? I only watched the first episode, and it's got that little snowman dude, and they fought the thing. And I'll be honest, I know it's it's a really old show. The first episode did not inspire me to watch more of it. Well, I'll tell you my taste in shonens. My favorite shonen is probably Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah. Don't ... me. Seven Deadly Sins is sick! Oh, Hunter x Hunter, of course. Yeah, but I mean, it's Hunter x Hunter is god tier, though. I feel like it shouldn't even count as a shonen. No shonen comes close to Hunter x Hunter. It's on another level. Because it's like, it's too good to be a shonen. That's like calling Chainsaw Man shonen. You know what I mean? Like, Chainsaw Man, is that a shonen? It's like, I mean, kind of, but you know, you don't, it's... The thing is, Seven Deadly Sins I really like, but it's definitely shonen. Like, it hits the beats. It's like, very shonen-y. But I guess it would be Hunter x Hunter in that case. Seinen? What is that? I've never even heard about that. In fact, I don't know any other... What genres are there? It's like... What? If I had to say... It's like slice of life, shonen, mystery horror. I don't really know. These 5 episodes... I mean, it's a show. The thing is, it's like, I know what I'm gonna get with it. I'm sure there's some cool moments. I've seen some cool moments from Fairy Tail, but it's like the same thing with One Piece. I know there's good moments in it, but yeah, I don't know. I wasn't inspired to watch more. I'm not gonna give a misleading, deeper answer than that. I didn't think it was very bad. I didn't think it was very good. I watched the first episode and I was like, eh. Shoujo? What's a shoujo? Or like I know kind of generally what a shoujo is, but you tell me like how you define shoujo. So the a shoujo is it's primarily targeted for young girls. And give me 3 examples. Inuyasha is shoujo? Nah. Fruits Basket. Well then what is Oron Host Club shoujo? Is Black Butler shoujo? Ah, now that's a question. Wait, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? You're high. Girls might like JoJo, but it's not primarily geared towards young girls. Black Butler is Josei? Okay, well, what is that? Guys, I don't fucking... Josei is for adult women? So, like... Hold on. Let me think of an example. I'm trying to think of an example. Free? Or like Yuri on Ice? Free is not Josei? Okay, but you can't... But... But it's gotta be, because you can't say that it's... Like, you can't say it's intended for young girls or for a male audience, right? Not to say that those audiences can't like it, but you can't say that that's what it was intended for, right? Right? My desk has become a mess back there. Okay, so if it's a sports anime, then it can't qualify for the other categories then. Kendo anime? Oh, Bakaramon? Would that be? You know that one? He's got the paintbrush and there's like a little kid in it. That's shonen? What? Really? You're kidding me. Is it? Okay, what about... I don't know. I guess, well, it worked. I was not the intended audience by far, so I don't know. Let's talk about anime then. Let me really think about my top. My top. Okay. Top. You want art? Hold on. Do people need to know the good important stuff? I'll draw. Don't worry. Hunter, number 1. This might be an organic list, okay? We might switch things around. Well, let me just write some. And then we'll mix and match. Just off the top of my head. Felix, thanks for the 4 months. And then we'll organize it. Black Clover? I've never seen Black Clover. Witchcraft Works. 7 Deadly Sins. Overlord. Yu Yu Shiki. Never seen Angel Beats. Kill a Kill, me personally, no. Top 10? It's up there. You know, I really want to put Aka Mega Kill, but it gets so bad. It gets so bad. Code Geass for sure, yeah. Steins Gate. I think JoJo Part 2 is really good. JoJo Part 2 stands out to me. Like, JoJo is I mean, look, I love JoJo. My favorite part is probably Part 4, is Diamond. But the thing is that it's not... Like, if I have to say, well, which one is the best... I think Part 2, like, really stands on its own. It doesn't feel, like, as campy as the other parts. Part 1, guys, listen. I like JoJo too. I was in deep with the JoJo. Part 1's ass. Guys, Part 1 is fucking ass. It's very important. It sets us up. But you can't tell me that you liked watching Part 1. Part 1 was a miserable slog. It was some of the worst viewing experiences I've had. It's so bad, but you gotta get through it. But man, is it so fucking bad. The thing is, I like Part 4 is my favorite part, but it gets... Part 2 is just so, like... Part 2 could be its own anime. Like, I don't know how to even describe it. Part 2, like, it could be its own thing. Like, I don't know. FMA Brotherhood, number 2. It's gotta be. Ooh. Code Geass. Why not number 1? Hunter x Hunter is like the number 1 anime. It's my favorite anime. I've watched it like 4 times. Not even joking. All the way through. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. And we're counting recent anime too. Oh, Freerun is good, but I haven't caught up on it. Nishijo, number 4. Steins Gate. Steins Gate would be higher, but it's a real tough start. You know what? Steins Gate is 6. Magi. Magi? Witchcraft Works. Number 7. This is also the Sinbad one. I just like... Magi is really good. Witchcraft Works, it's like a slice of life. I mean, there's action, but it's not really... It's kind of like a romantic comedy. It's about a guy who goes to school with like a very strong priestess witch. Yu Yu Shiki. The thing is, Seven Deadly Sins was so good. Like, during the 10 Commandments, like, all through the 10 Commandment arc, I feel like Seven Deadly Sins is so good, but where it goes, the anime at least, I can't put that on here. I've watched Wolf Reigns. Nocturne, thanks for the raid. Seven Deadly's really good up until a certain point. Then the anime, man, it really nosedives. But I feel like this is it the second or whichever one. The 10 Commandment arc, it's so freaking good. Samurai Champloo. All the old nostalgic Adult Swim stuff, I really like Bleach, but it never really was like my favorite stuff, really. I mean, I'm familiar with all of it. Ghost in the Shell, Bleach, Fully Cooley, Cowboy Bebop, but I don't know. I was just, in the absence of Twitter to tell me which stuff to like, none of those old ones really stuck to me. 9, it's Neon Genesis. Bobobo. I watched some mad Bobobo. I watched a lot of... What is that dude that was made out of jelly? Sir Jiggler! And Don Patch! I feel like the announcer sounded like that too. Sounded something like the announcer from SpongeBob. Are you guys proud of me? No Coomer shit in my top 10 anime list. I still need to figure out what the last one is. Oh! You know what? Gundam 00. Gundam 00. Yeah. Yeah, this is my list. Hunter x Hunter, FMA Brotherhood, Code Geass, Nichijou, Magi, Steins Gate, Witchcraft Works, Yu Shiki, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and Gundam 00. Man, Gundam 00, I kind of want to move it higher up, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about, man, 00 was so good. Some honorable mentions, though. Parasite and Menziak. So Parasite is in this category of animes that are, they're like, they're a weird anomaly. It's like this category of animes that are really beloved by everyone, but not a single person ever talks about or remembers. Parasite's one of them. Everyone loved Parasite. It was really popular when it came out. You just never hear it ever again. Another one of version of that. I can't tell you how infuriated I was after watching it Erased because of how. Oh my. What's the one romance anime? Is it called Golden Time? Oh my gosh, Golden Time's on here. Dude, Attack on Titan's up here. The Last Evangelion Rebuild movie. Eureka 7. I can't believe you've done this to me. What? Which one? Mob Psycho, again, this is my personal taste. I don't think Mob Psycho was bad, but to me, for whatever reason, like, there's a lot of animes that I know are good, but just didn't really speak to me. Like Cowboy Bebop, Mob Psycho. There's a lot of these shows that, like, I watched it and it's just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was bad, but it just kind of, I never thought of it again. It didn't really stick with me. Like, animation was cool, but Mob Psycho, I don't know. It's just like, yeah. It was good. I don't know, but Samurai Champloo, another one of those. Like, I've watched it, I've rewatched it as an adult, and it's like, yeah, that was fine, that was good, but like, I don't know, it didn't really stick with me. It's not my particular taste. Gosh, I'm remembering Gundam 00 was really good. And I remember getting onto this big Gundam train, and then I tried to watch Iron-Blooded Orphans, and I could not get into that one, and I stopped. Is a slog? Yeah, I just remember I just couldn't really get through it. I dropped it. I haven't watched the Gundam piece of media since then, since I tried to watch Iron-Blooded Orphans, and I think it was when it was airing. To Your Eternity? No. Witch from Mercury. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Ooh, I really liked Gargantua and the Verdius Planet. That one's a really cute one. I feel that's another one that, like, everyone knows about, and it was great, but we don't really talk about it. It never really comes up when people talk about, like, the, good anime. Gargantua and the Verdius Planet, I think, is really good. I mean, Frieren might be up there. I haven't caught up on it, but Frieren's real good as well. Frieren, probably contender. Chainsaw Man. Maybe Chainsaw Man. I mean, based on the manga, yeah, but season 1 of Chainsaw Man, probably not. If more came out, then I might say, yeah, Chainsaw Man. If we're talking about manga, then definitely Chainsaw Man. But number 1 for me for manga would be Berserk. Oh yeah, hands down, it'd be Berserk. Caught up on Chainsaw Man? I'm not. I'm on volume. I just finished part 1. That's what I got to in Chainsaw Man manga. I haven't read anything past the ending of part 1. Oh, speaking of Yu Yu Hakusho, did you guys watch the Netflix show? I never ended up watching the Netflix show. Is this friend still adapting the end? I don't know. Public safety arc? No. Yes? I don't know. I saw some fights on Twitter, some clips on Twitter. It looked up, dude. It looked pretty good. I haven't brought myself to actually watch it though. My bangs make me look. You guys always say when my hair is down, you always say it makes me look younger, and that makes me want to keep it like this. Should I just not get my hair cut? I feel it's not very professor-like. Oh man. Okay, but how much younger? Like, how old do I look when I got my professor cut on? Like, significantly? No. Say it ain't so. I mean, generally, compared to people our age, I do think me and Blake look younger than our peers that are our same age. It's the Ligma genes. What can I say? Why are you hating on Doc like that? Dude, I love him, but he looks like he's a 45-year-old Japanese salaryman. I love him, though. Actually, that's not true. It's only his facial hair. It's his facial hair that makes him look like that. I mean, he has such a thicker like beard than me and Blake. That's the one thing. Like, me and Blake have like. That's not true. Actually, it's actually a little frustrating. I can't really get a clean shave anymore. You can kind of see. Like, I hate that kind of colored look from the. I shaved today. It's just, I guess it's just getting like, I don't know, thicker. You can wax? Oh god. I don't know. I really want to get a really clean shave. But I don't know how. I got like this safety razor and I do like 3 passes and I go against the grain too, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I go against the grain. I just can't like I'm not gonna wax. I can't. Well, because I'd have to do it like every 3 days. Because I go on stream, I go in the classroom, you know, like, or would it grow in slower? Persephone, yeah. I mean, we're not showing it on screen, but I want to like, I think we will watch this first episode, but it's a watch along. We're not watching the, you know, you're gonna have to have a subscription to Netflix and watch it alongside me. I'll throw up a timer and we'll kind of watch it together and commentate on it together, but I can't show, obviously that's like, you know, I'll get in trouble. He hasn't drawn at all? Oh yeah? Watch this. This is a Netflix sponsor stream. No, sponsor stream is next week. Or sorry, tomorrow. It's pickles. And boba. This is like what they are. This is what I see in my head. Yeah, she does have a mustache. This is accurate size too. I don't think they're brother and sister. The people we got from said brother and sister, but they're so different. They look different, they act different. They're very different. Boba is classic finicky cat, doesn't like to be touched, doesn't like to be cuddled. Very she'll cuddle, but it's very picky. And then Pickles is just he's like a dog essentially. There they are. Beautiful. Have I told you how Carol and I met? You were being so hateful. Hateful! Calm down, Miosk. I'll show you hateful. We met at an anime convention. So I was cosplaying from Berserk. And Carol liked Berserk. Oh shit, hold on. So I cosplayed this Berserk cosplay, and there was a convention, and I went, and Carol was cosplaying Nidalee, and it was funny because my friend at the time was like, "Whoa, look at that!" So this might be sort of embarrassing. Maybe she doesn't want me to say this, but I remember our first interaction, not interaction, but I remember my friend. If you remember White Rice from the old Lethal Soul days, he was like, "Dude, that Nidalee's got a badonk." That's he said the exact word. He used the word badonk. Like, dude, and I knew nothing about League of Legends, but he cosplayed as Nunu from League of Legends, and he loved League of Legends. Carol was cosplaying like Snow Bunny Nidalee, and he goes, "Dude, that Nidalee's got a badonk." And I looked and I'm like, you know, because I respect women, obviously. No, I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay. Well, it's just you don't want to ogle, right? But I cosplayed Berserk at that convention, and then at a different convention, I cosplayed the same thing. And I remember at that convention, I went by myself, and it was the first time I ever went to a convention by myself. And I don't know why, I just didn't have anything necessarily good to do. And everyone was somewhere, like, usually I would go with my close friends, but they're on vacation, or someone was at school or summer school, or I don't know what it was, but for the circumstance was like I went by myself, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go. And I wore this costume, and Carol was there, and Carol's like, hey, you're Landon, right? Or Landonardo, that was my tag at the time. And I was like, yeah, because I got a message on Tumblr, because I posted my cosplay on Tumblr, and she was like, and she had messaged me on Tumblr saying she really liked my cosplay because she liked Berserk as well. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, I'm this, I forget what tag she even used at the time. I'm this person on Tumblr. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. You messaged me or something. And then I was, we just talked, and then I was just kind of hanging out with her, and I was like, oh, do you want to just hang out? Because I was like, oh, I'm just here alone. And she was like, oh, do you want to hang out with me? I'm going to see some other cosplay friends. And I met a bunch of other friends of hers at the time, which included, and you guys see them all the time, Nick and Brinny. And see, it's a large woven story. Nick and Brinny, that's Brinny. And hold on, do I have the other one? There, that's Nick and Brinny. So that's how I met them. I met them the same day I met Carol. And we were just friends, and she was like, oh, do you want to do we were cosplayers. It's cosplay community I owe my life to. She was like, do you want to do a photo shoot? Because that's what we did when you were a cosplayer back, and they did a photo shoot. We went up to the mountains, and we got these photos, and she did this cosplay, Casca. And we were friends at the time, and so that's kind of how we met. And a different day, I'll let her, I feel like she will get angry at me, or feel like I'm spreading misinformation if I told about the story of how we started dating. She has a very different narrative. But we knew each other for about, I don't know, years. This is us from Bleach. We also both really like Bleach. Carol, speak your truth. There's no truth to be spoken. But yeah, we were friends for I don't know how long. 5 years? I don't know. And then we started dating. After, I think it was like 5 years. We were friends. I feel like, and I do recognize this is a luxury that I have, that a lot of people have. I think the fact that me and Carol were friends before our relationship has been a big part of why our relationship has success and continues to work. Because I feel like, I don't know, because we're always just friends at the end of it. I don't think my advice is to date your friends though necessarily, but Carol and I were friends, and it's been good. Well, it's hard because when the cosplay scene was really big, it was, I don't know where people get that anymore. I know conventions still go on, but I feel like it's not the same, where you go, especially cosplay, right? There was a community, you kind of knew everyone, or you knew of them. And a lot of my friends that were cosplayers as well, kind of like on in relationships too. Like, it's not the same as just being oomfies on fucking Twitter. I don't know where people can get that nowadays. But it was different. It was kind of the last community I was ever a part of. After the cosplay community kind of fell through since COVID, I mean, there probably is still one, but it to me doesn't really feel the same. Our story's cute. Yeah, Instagram predominant cosplay community is nothing like Tumblr predominant cosplay. Yeah. Zed, have a good night. Oh, I was never good at wig styling. I'm still not good at wig styling. First thing I ever cosplayed? Yes, it was Kamen Rider. It was made out of cardboard. Oh, I don't have a picture of it. No, I don't have a picture of it. Oh, maybe somewhere if I dig enough. Kamen Rider, made out of cardboard. I cosplayed Kamen Rider Kabuto. A lot of my first cosplays were cardboard. I have this image of Boba on my computer. Have I shown you this image? This is her favorite chair. Yeah, she's real comfy. Do I have any photos of... Pickles? Not on my computer, I don't think. Yeah, she's got the long hair. We gotta trim those. Cece had that too, in between the toe beans. We gotta, like, take a little thing and cut them off. I haven't checked in a while, though. She's evil. Boba's actually evil. Pickles is kind of annoying sometimes. Like, he's really cuddly, and it's not out of maliciousness, but Boba has, like, malicious intent. Don't trust her. Cat hats. We try to put them in Christmas outfits, and so Boba had like a mistletoe around her, but Pickles was too fat for his cat costume and it didn't fit. They eat the same amount, and I feel like if I fed him any less, it would be not enough. Like, I can see how much we're feeding him. I feed him the same amount as Boba, but what does she try to do? What doesn't that fucking... She's evil. I'll share some cat pics with you. It's been a while. Let me upload some to myself. That's a good one. Boba. Yeah, that's gotta be enough. Boba. They're so cute. Okay. I don't think I showed you guys these photos that I'm about to show you. Boberta. She has two nicknames. Her name's Boba. I started to call her Bobert. And then the third permutation is Boberta. Alright, there she is. She's cute. She's got these big old eyes. Yeah, she's real fluffy. Real fluffy. She's also dirty. There's Pickles. Carol took this picture. Yes, my Christmas tree is still in the background. I'm not taking it down. Pickles, his favorite place to sleep is right on your chest. His favorite place to be is on your chest. And here's another photo. I showed this to you before, but this is him. He's like, I'm trying to watch Netflix. He's like right here on my chest, and he's just looking at me like this. Just having a little sleep. And here's the two of them. They like to hang out next to each other, which I feel like is so cute. Oh, those are my little kitties. Okay. That's enough drawing. We're gonna wrap up by watching this Netflix. Okay, I need to get a timer. Great art stream. Like always. Okay. Let's see. Let's make this all pretty. Say it ain't so. Okay. Thus begins the watch along. Episode 1. I mean, I think we're only going to watch the first episode. All right, see ya, Purple Line. If you're gonna head out now, this will probably be the last thing we do. I mean, it's gonna take like an hour, but all right. How it's gonna work, guys, is that you're just gonna have to. I'm gonna press play from the very beginning. I'm not gonna skip the intro of the Netflix intro or whatever it's gonna be. And we're just gonna watch this together. And so on my part, you know, there's not gonna be anything playing here, obviously, or sound. But all right, ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, the Netflix thing. We're starting a Netflix series. I'm kind of excited. I gotta raise my volume a little bit. What is that? I don't have any recollection of. I mean, I kind of remember it, but I haven't rewatched it anytime like recently. So this is going to be trying to remember from when I was a kid. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna full screen my thing. That's cool. I hate that I can't fucking see shit because it's so dark. But that's pretty cool. No, dude, earthbending is the. It's got to be the coolest one, and probably the strongest one. I don't know how the Earthbenders would lose. I mean, I know it's for the show, you know, and the story of the show, but realistically, I don't see how the Earth Nation would ever lose. Or honestly, every other element seems stronger than fire. I think fire is the weakest one, but I think that's the point because fire it's more about the personality and the human aspect. The old guy should have an Asian accent. I'm sorry, but the old guy should kind of have an Asian accent. I know it's like bad, but he should have an Asian accent, I think. I feel would be it's kind of silly. I don't know why. Doesn't it feel kind of off? Like, I don't know. I'll be honest. He seems not wise when he speaks with just like a proper English accent. Like, wouldn't he seem more intimidating and wise if he was like, "Oh, you think you are prepared, but you are not prepared." Like, don't you think? Okay, what the fuck am I watching? They should have Asian accents. They needed Asian accents there. I mean, I'm not talking about absurdly racist stereotypical accents, but they should have had slight Asian accents, I feel. The old people for some reason, it just seems right. Oh wait, is this the intro? Wait, that's sick. The avatar state. I do that when I jerk off. What's her name? Kiyoshi? Oh, this is kind of sick. Okay. Dang. Pretty good so far. The scene in the war room with the fire people, that was a little but visually it looks good. But again, I don't really. I see people tweeting about the show, and they seem to have like, man, you guys have encyclopedic knowledge of the show. I haven't seen it in years. They must have watched it recently. He's flying. Wait, can they do that? I don't remember them being able to fly. That's not right. Isn't that's OP as hell? Isn't that a point? I can't again. I can't remember the show. Isn't the point that they can't fly? Okay, see, they should sound like that guy. This guy, this old guy, he sounds right. I mean, speaking perfect English, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I like it. He sounds wise. Generic wise old man. Yeah. The Fire Lord guy, he was like, do you think that we like he was just speaking in like normal ass like an English accent. It wasn't oh the Appas. Oh. What would you guys be? Well, let's start with the more important thing. What kind of bender do you think I would be? Corn bender. I already do that. Yeah, I wouldn't be a bender. They should do a live action version of Shaolin Showdown. We'll probably take a break. It's like an hour long. We'll probably take a break, snacky break, like at 30 minutes. What the hell? Why are you choking me, Cherry? What'd I do to you? See, is he the avatar because he's Aang? Or is he Aang because he's the avatar? What's the lesson here? I don't really remember from the first season. I think he struggled to be the avatar. So, like, just being the avatar, it's not like it's just predestined. It's kind of like he had to become the avatar, right? Are you born with it? See, but I think it's misleading. I think the message is like it's picked at random, reincarnated, but like I think it's misleading because I don't think that's true. Because the story of like Aang and Korra that we watch, it's like they had to become the Avatar. I mean, for story wise, yes, they're born as it, but like I think it is a story of like, are you born or are you? I mean, technically, I know you like that they're born with it, but I think the message of the story is that's like it's just not handed to you. They have to like struggle to fill the role. Has there ever been an evil avatar? What if I became the avatar? You guys would be fucked. You're so lucky Avatar isn't real and that I'm not the Avatar. What makes you think you'd even be the Avatar? Well, it's random, isn't it? You guys are telling me one thing or saying the other. Is it pre or like? Do you are you deserving of it or is it random? Because if it's random, then maybe I could be. I feel I'd accidentally blow myself up.
I need to turn off this light. I can't see shit. Wait, what the fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Wait, is that how it was in the show? I thought he was not cognizant of the, or I thought was he aware of the Fire Nation beforehand? Hmm? Wait, does that mean he doesn't get frozen and all that shit? I'm so different with the studio light on, am I? In what way? You want me to turn it back on? I mean, it the visually is amazing. What the hell? Oh, the comet is in the background. Listen, maybe you should just yell we're under attack. This is pretty good. Oh god. Yeah, probably the script. I'm not even I it's not even the actors' fault. I do feel like the dialogue is a little something ain't right. I thought the Air Nation lost because they didn't fight. Or am I misremembering? Weren't they peaceful or something like that? They did fight? Oh. They had the comet buff, yeah. Realistically speaking though, like have you ever been outside where the wind is like so strong it knocks your trash cans over? Like wind is scary. Wind might be the strongest one. Maybe wind or earth cuz like one time I saw my trash can get blown to the end of the street and I'm like, "You know, I could throw a baseball as hard as I could and it wouldn't reach that far. Like the wind is so strong." Water, but you need water though. That's why I like water could be good, but only when where there is water. But wind and earth could be used like more often. That's why I think they're stronger than water. Also, why can fire bend? I mean, look, I get it's a cartoon, but just hear me out. How come everyone else is like? I guess wind works this way, but like Earth, you can't just make rocks appear from thin air, but firebenders can just shoot fire from their hands. Why can they just shoot fire? How come they don't need fire to use fire? Dude, he destroyed her. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Persephone, hey, thanks for the tier one sub. It's like a Lethal Soul video. I feel like I've had Doc die like that in the Dragon Ball parody. I mean, Aang feels a lot of guilt because he didn't save his people, right? But realistically, would he probably would have just died. He wasn't ready. Okay, so far my impression, 20 minutes in, is it's not that bad. People were saying it's like, oh my god, it makes the M Night Shyamalan version seem good. Like, okay, it's not that freaking bad so far. But I assume that doesn't get as many likes as a sensationalist comment, huh? Yeah, people are saying it's awful. That's Sokka? Soka? He sounds the part, at the least. Katara, I'm not sold on yet. Oh, hey, Odin. Yeah, hey. Have a good night. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. You're sick? Oh, no. Yeah, rest up. Try to get better. Oh, so we're gonna see Zuko, huh? Dude, they should have made me Zuko. I feel they need someone with anger in their heart. What the? No, I could still be an optimist with anger in my heart. Who says people with anger in their heart can't be optimists? Why do her hands have to be bare to bend? Well, you try bending with gloves on. I said this when we saw the trailer. I mean, I guess I need to see him act, but I think Zuko needs to be older than the main cast. I think that's like a key part of the character, right? It's kind of part of the dynamic that he's way more mature, older than the trio. He almost seems younger than like the Sokka and Katara. Well, because Zuko, his point is he has a chip on his shoulder. Like he's got a big chip on his shoulder, right? And him being older kind of like is part of that too. I mean, it's not a big deal, but that's just that was the thought I had when I saw the trailer. Wait, what the fuck's? He was just gonna leave that kid there. Harlow, what's up? He looks comfy. That's cozy. I wish my bed was that cozy. Should we take a break or should we just go strong?
Is that Iroh? Probably. Okay, I kind of think you'd be a good suit. Wait, why the change of? Okay, okay, break. I'm gonna pause it in three, two, one. Pause, pause, pause. All right, we're taking a little break. I'm gonna get a snacky too. Break, break, break. Reconvene. Reconvene in like 5 minutes. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
I'm not done with my breakie. I'm gonna use the bathroom, but I came back to put my stuff down. Wait, but look, Doc got me this Sonic mug. Look how epic it is. Oh my god, it's so bright. I put wine in it. It's a special occasion. We're watching the Avatar Last Airbender. It's this might be the third time, no, second time I drink this year. It's a special. Well, I gotta celebrate with the Sonic mug. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick though. back.
Okay, so oh yeah. I have my Sonic mug full of the forbidden juice. Does wine go bad? It's been a while. And I have popcorn for a watch along, obviously. All right, ready? Everyone get ready. Okay, ready? Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna match it up exactly with the Netflix time. It's not exactly where it's at. Okay, that's exactly where I'm at on the Netflix buffering. We got this wine at Christmas. Wait, is that wrong? Oh, it's a countdown. Wait, what was it at? Hold on, what was it at? What was it at? It was 30 something, right? Okay, there. All right, ready? All right, guys, we're at that. Wait, no, but wait, then my timer is not even useful then, because no one can use it to sync up. I have to do a countdown timer. Right? Because on Netflix, it's countdown, right? Wouldn't it be easier if it was just the same? Oh. Okay. All right, is everyone ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. That tattoo must have hurt so bad. You think there's anyone who got the Avatar tattoo? The Airbender tattoo? Like, fully? Well, this is my popcorn. You had time to get yourself a snack.
Oh, Carol told me that it's disappointing so far to her. Appa's what I used to call my dad. The graphics, like the CGI, seems pretty good. Wait, but he doesn't know but he doesn't know he's the Avatar in the live action. But wait, did he know he was the Avatar in the cartoon? That's why he ran away. But they didn't tell him here. Oh, I told him? I guess I wasn't paying attention. How would you guys feel if you woke up 100 years later and you were the same age? I would be stoked. I mean, it'd be a little sad. Why would I be stoked? I get to consume all the media that came out before, like after I died. I would have died.
What the fuck was that? Is that? Am I the only one? What was that exchange? What the fuck was that? Am I the only one think this is like kind of weird? Hokey? What was that? Do you think his hair is an attachment, or do you think that he shaved around like his long hair? What do you think? No. I like the costumes. Costumes are like 10 out of 10. Costume and effects, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I kind of like Sokka's acting the most. I will say his talking, it sounds like Zuko. He talks like Zuko. He sounds like him. Sokka looks like he's been mewing. Look at the set design. That's so sick. Look at that door. Dude, Zuko's trying to kill this guy. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Zuko should be older. I will say he sounds the part and talks the part, so maybe that's more important. Music's good. Leave him alone! Remember the Avatar game on the Xbox 360? I think it was on GameCube too. Maybe not. Dialogue's so fucking bad. I could write better I swear. I swear. I know production movies and all that's hard, but man, is that dialogue. I feel like I could write better dialogue exchanges. I really do. It's so bad. Oh my god. They must have been on strike. Maybe. Maybe. Sokka is good. It's not as bad as I thought. It's not good, it's not bad. Some parts are bad, some parts are good. It's okay. It's not as bad as the movie. And it's not as bad as everyone's saying. But it definitely is not good. That was okay. I like that.
I feel I would write something like that. But was that from the show? I can't remember. Holy fuck, this Sonic juice is getting me blasted. Gotta go fast. Wow, the CGI is so good. That was him launching just before hitting the water. Visually, it's amazing. That's impossible. I don't think I'd have the grip strength to grab someone that was falling. Very Lord of the Rings-esque. Very, very Lord of the Rings-esque. I like it. Flame heads. An avatar. A slur in the Avatar universe. My mouth is so dry. I'm fucking blasted. Dude, that looks like the thing in Outer Wilds. It looks like the museum. Get back on the DLC. I'm blasted. I can't possibly. Look at me. I'm all pink. That's fucked. Oh, he's gonna go sicko mode.
Holy shit, it looks amazing. It looks so good. Yeah, his face does look old. What the fuck? You're right. Man, the effects though are so good. Okay, I'm so blasted I could barely breathe. Zuko's a good artist. Failed artist pipeline. I'm the Avatar. Ah, Christ. It was okay. It was okay. Um, the visuals were fucking amazing. I mean, I don't know if I'm in the right state of mind. I could barely breathe right now. Whew. Visuals were amazing. Like, really fucking good. Like, really fucking good. Probably some of the best I've seen in, like, a Netflix show. Man, imagine if the One Piece show had those actors in that in the dialogue. I wouldn't really say the writing was that good, but the dialogue of One Piece with these effects, because I feel that's where it fell short. I feel like the visuals on One Piece were kind of whatever, lacking, or not even lacking, like not really existent. It visually looks so good. I like this better than One Piece. The thing is, this is kind of hokey and bad. The dialogue's bad, but visually it's more gripping to me. The One Piece was not as bad, but it was kind of boring. Like, because the visuals weren't really there, and it was I mean, yeah, it was a rehashing of the show, so I can't expect it to be more than that, but it got boring. I like that better than the One Piece has been so far, which I feel is going to be not the general consensus.
Actually, true. Cowboy Bebop. That sounds like it'd be way easier to do, right? Because you don't need to do all this crazy shit like make a guy stretch like rubber. Show us how you would audition for the part of Zuko. All right. This would be my audition for Zuko. Fuck! God damn it! Fucking Avatar! Shit! What do you think? Pretty good, right? Hired. Now do Qatar, it'd be the same thing. All right, that's it. I mean, you guys are gonna have to watch the rest yourself. That's gonna be it for me. It was okay. It was okay. It was okay. Yeah, it was fine. I mean, what did you guys think? I mean, I think we all agree that the dialogue was kind of not good. Yeah, a lot. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of youngins I feel haven't watched the original, and they're gonna get introduced from that. Feels bad. But I do listen. Carol said it was disappointing. I think. I think better than we all thought. I think it was. I think it surpassed our expectations. I think it's better than we all thought it was going to be. I think it was better than I thought it was going to be, for sure. The acting was definitely, of all the things to be bad, I wasn't expecting the acting to be that bad. Yeah, but I mean, whatever. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end my stream. That's pretty much it. If the acting wasn't bad, it'd be 8 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, dude, I think it was. If I had to give it an out of 10, I don't know. 6? 6. I think 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. No, 4. It wasn't that bad. 4 out of 10? No, no, no. I think it's slightly above middle. I think the graphics and the action carried it. I think 6 out of 10. But very mid, but slightly above mid just because the graphics and the action was so good. Also, surprisingly, Sokka was the best actor, I think. Or the old guy that was the airbender. But some people are like, oh my god, this is just as bad as the movie. It's like, dude, no way is it as bad as the movie. It's way better than the movie. Well, episode 1, who knows? Who knows? I mean, do I feel compelled to watch the rest of it? No. No. I mean, I might watch it just
to be caught up with you got like what people are talking about with the show, but do I feel compelled? Like if I was left to my own devices, would I? Hell no. Never in my life would I do that. If I had to judge as an adaptation, I would give it a failing grade. I think that's harsh. I think it's too harsh. I don't think it's an abject failure. No, no, no. I don't think it's an abject failure, but it definitely was not good. It was okay. Writing was terrible and can't give a 4 above that. I mean, the writing was real bad. Dude, the CGI was not just good, but like amazing. It was like actually amazing. Lord Commander Chaos, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing? What's up, everyone? Have you seen... Oh god, you would be playing League. Dude, have you seen the Avatar live action yet? We just did a watch along of it. It was better than I thought. The action and graphics, the CGI was actually amazing. Like, amazing. I think the CGI was like... not just industry standard, but it was like surprising how good it was. Except that part where... yeah, Cherry, you said it. Aang's face was all weird in that one part. It was pretty good. Look at my Sonic Cup. No, I'm not joshing. It was like a 6 out of 10. I am drinking his brains. It was a 6 out of 10. It was above average. 6 out of 10. Yeah, you guys got baited though, because I'm about to end my stream too. I'd watch a 6? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was worth a watch. It wasn't like, oh, you know what was bad? Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop live action was like... that was like first episode is just unbearable. Unbearable. Literally unbearable. This was pretty good. I mean, I think I'm in the minority when I say like the One Piece. The One Piece live action, I didn't like it that much. It was kind of boring. I think the castings were really good, but the actual show itself, besides the part with any part without Buggy and any part without Mihawk, was pretty boring. Airbender? Oh, Bubby. Yeah, it was a film from a long time ago, but they released a live action of the cartoon recently. Today, I think. Yeah, it was okay. I think it's worth a watch. I think it's pretty fun. Don't think too hard about it, and I think you'll enjoy it. The castings aren't great. One Piece had 10 out of 10 casting. Like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I don't know. Like, it was really good casting. So I think 10 out of 10. Castings on One Piece, perfect. Avatar. Like a 3 out of 10. Well, I don't even think you can rate castings on like a 10 out of 10 scale. It's literally like, is it good or is it bad? Or is it okay? I think Avatar castings are bad. There's like, okay, good, bad. I think Avatar was bad with the castings. Jerry would scream whenever that pink-haired nerd kid showed up. Cherry, you're sick. You're sick. Kobe. Kobe. You're just salty because didn't get cast. Yeah, I auditioned for Zuko. Fuck. Fucking Avatar. Fucking bullshit. And then they rejected me. Someone linked a clip of my audition. Wait, why isn't it? Why is there no audio? There's no audio when I click that for some reason. Okay, but I'm ending my stream, so I guess I'll send you guys somewhere else. Big Ham. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow. Streaming tomorrow. You guys better be there, I fucking swear. You're gonna make me go into my avatar state, I swear. Alright guys, have a good night. Thanks for everything.